Mike Norvell addressing his troops on the field before they go in.
Boy, you zoom out, you want to talk about a response from a team that lost at home. Jared Verse told us.
Let's turn this down a little bit. Come on in here. He made it. We back. This is our night. This is our night. The boy made the field goal. Hey, but real talk, though. We should be up 24-3 at a minimum. Wide receivers, hang on to the damn ball. Hang on to the ball. Wide receivers, hang on to the ball. But the defense came out swinging tonight. Love what I'm seeing from the defense. Love what I'm seeing from Patrick Payton. Told y'all about Patrick Payton last week. Shout out to Leonard Warner. He's had a nice bounce back game here today. Cannot even front. I mean, the front four all together, man, the front four has been absolutely killing it. That's without Lovett and Coop for most of the part. Shout out to Malcolm Ray, Joshua Farmer, Jared Jackson. I mean, everybody eating as far as I'm concerned on that defensive side of the ball. Defense is what has drove this entire game, in my opinion. Verse, can't forget Verse, of course. Verse goes without saying. But it really comes down to this offense. If these wide receivers would hold on to the football, man, this game wouldn't be close. This game wouldn't be close. Shout out to everybody, man, tuning in. 50 people on this halftime reaction. Y'all already know it's your boy POLK over here on 863 Seminole TV. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Y'all know the whole rundown. I am pumped the way we bounced back from last week. Absolutely pumped. This team is showing you what they made of, boy. This team is showing y'all that we are not the same. We are not the same. This is number 14 team in the nation. You can say what you want about NC State. They seem to downplay every team. I ain't going to count my chickens before they hatch. There's a whole another half of football. But 17-3, the way this defense has been playing, I like our chances. I like our chances. They've been downplaying every win that we done got so far this year. I would love to see what they say about this one. We have to hold on again. I don't want to count the chickens, but I don't know where NC State can adjust. Their offense is what you've seen. I don't know unless their guys just automatically start blocking better. I'm not sure what I see from NC State that makes me think they can adjust to anything we got going on right now. Okay, so and Jordan Travis with his legs, with his arm. Jordan Travis. Come on, bro. If there was a comeback player of the year in college football, this dude should absolutely have it. If it wasn't for receivers dropping balls, how many bad passes has Jordan Travis thrown tonight? How many? Hitting guys in the numbers, yo. And we just players, man. Our players got to step up. Malik McClain, man, you got to step up. Johnny Wilson came back and caught a nice catch later on, but he had to drop early. Ontario Wilson heard footsteps, had to drop on a crucial third down that would have made it like a fourth and short, and we probably go for that. You know, these things are really critical, man. These things are critical. This keeps, that it's keeping NC State. They're treading water right now because it should be 24-3, and it should almost be a wrap. It should almost be a wrap. But they're still in the game. And the wide receivers, man, just got to catch the ball. Pittman had a great catch. Great catch on the helmet, man. Great catch from Micah Pittman. He's continued to show up and show out. And you can see why Pittman is so bitter at Mario Cristobal's offense. Just look what he's doing when he's actually getting opportunities to make plays. You can see why he was so bitter on Mario Cristobal's offense. We're not even going to talk about that 2-3 football team. I got to get a jab in there because that's what I do. We ain't going to talk about that 2-3 team. But what I'm seeing so far in this first half, that's how you answer coming off of a loss on the road. On the road. This might be the best win. They got to hold on, but this might be the best win of the season. LSU didn't do you no favors today. They got trounced against Tennessee. LSU didn't do no favors, but LSU was looking like a competent football team up until today. They beat a Mississippi State team that put it on Arkansas today. But this game has a chance to be the statement game you need. And then going home, we beat Boston College 44 to whatever it was. Clemson's having a bit of a struggle here tonight. Don't tell me we can't beat Clemson at home because I know we can't. I told y'all styles make matchups, and that Wake Forest style just wasn't. We just didn't stylistically match up to that. Told y'all Wednesday styles make matchup, and NC State plays a lot more of a style of football that we can defend and attack and beat. And I think you're seeing it. You're seeing it. Again, if it wasn't for these drops, the game probably isn't even that close. So you're seeing it. You're seeing what they're doing. I don't know. What y'all got saying? What y'all saying in that comment section? Tough injury by Trayshawn Ward, man. Hope he can come back. Shout out to Robert Scott. He's made all the difference in the world. And again, I'm going to say it again. Darius Washington has actually been playing guard this game, which has been interesting to see. He's held up fairly decent. Still a few plays there and there, but he plays better inside than out. He's a much better guard than he is a tackle. Turrentine, we got to do something. You can't convince me that Armella's worse. You can't. You can't convince me that Armella's worse. Bless Harris injury is more. That Bless Harris injury is hurting us more than I thought. But again, you can't convince me that Julian Armella is any worse than what I'm getting at a Tarantine. And you can see, like Noel 850 says, huge difference with Robert Scott back in the lineup. Huge difference. But let me get to these comments because I've been on a roll here because I am very pleased with what I've seen today. Very pleased. Great special team design right there. That was special teams to me is one of those you can practice it obviously, but a lot of times when it comes to special team, it's kind of like just your athletes blocking the other team's athletes and then your returner just being that guy. That was that was well executed. And it had everything to do with the Gunners focusing on Micah Pittman. Had everything to do with your Gunners focusing on Micah Pittman. And a good job from Ontario Wilson. Again, just heads up play there. Heads up play there. But yeah, man, Patrick Payton doing his thing. Robert Scott makes the big difference. I hope Coop is okay. I think we can beat Clemson. That first drive for NC State is critical coming out. I agree. You got to think they're going to have their best drive scripted coming out of halftime. So we got to be able to respond to that. Young players, bro. I don't know what more Patrick Payton has to do to earn a starting spot. I think D-Mac can be very good coming off the bench, but Patrick Payton deserves to be starting opposite of Jared Verse. I don't know what more he has to do. There you go. That was the word I was looking at. They play more conventional style football that we match up well against. I lost my parlay by 2 yards when Moore went out. If Bless was healthy, we beat Wake. Probably, Timmy. Probably. Jazz getting exposed. Beat Miami bro. Again, we ain't talking about that 2-3 football team. We ain't talking about that. A team that is 2-3 they haven't beat a Power 5 team. Just it's mid-October. But anyway, we ain't talking about them. Bro, we know that. Lundy is what Lundy is at this point. Honestly, guys, I think here's the thing is like we're about 2 or 3 players away from some key positions from being really scary in college football. Like if we had somebody other than Lundy we could put out there who could be every down. Because has anybody seen Amari Gaynor tonight? Because I have not. And I thought he was a full go this week in practice. I thought they were preparing him to play. But I haven't seen Amari. But that other linebacker spot, when we got to rest either Bethune or Deloach, Lundy is always – he's just a glaring weakness there. Has been. Offensively, that right tackle spot. Right? Like we are 2 or 3 players away from some critical spots. Like if we had a little bit more depth, again, shout out to Leonard Warner because he's played well tonight, but Leonard Warner's not going to give me what I need week in and week out. If I had somebody other than Leonard Warner, like, man. No, Warner had some good plays today. He good enough. He keep telling me he ain't big enough. He don't do nothing but make plays, in my opinion. Could he get stronger? I think he can get stronger, but he out there doing his thing. If Ward had more speed, Anthony, he'd be the best running back in college football. Like his vision and his elusiveness and his foot work is just that immaculate. If he was Dalvin Cook, like again, he reminds a lot of people of Devontae Freeman. I think he has better vision and better footwork than Devontae Freeman. But if he had more speed, he'd be Dalvin Cook. Can't wait till he gets on campus, Jack. Can't wait. What, boy? Go put that back. Go put that back.
This.
Yeah, go put it back.
This and this and this. And this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I saw that, but I haven't quite. I saw the video, but I didn't pay much attention to it, honestly, because I don't know like the details behind it. I saw the clip, didn't really pay much attention to it, if I'm being quite honest with you. I was doing other stuff. Actually, as you can see, I was actually putting that bar together today, so I didn't really pay too much attention what went on with that. Think about it. I understand, like, it's Dalvin Cook. He's obviously not Dalvin Cook because he doesn't have that speed. How many times has Ward hit open field and got ran down from behind? So if he was Dalvin Cook, what would he? I'm saying if he had that speed, what would he be? There's a reason he's not Dalvin Cook because he doesn't have that speed. And I understand we all hold Dalvin Cook to this, and as we should. All I'm saying is, if the man had the speed, what would he be? How many more yards would he have? How many more touchdowns would he have? Because ain't none of that getting run down from behind. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Really think about it. Man, he always wait till I do this. The whole time I'm watching the game, he ain't come in here. Soon as he hear me talking, it's like he come in here want to see what I'm doing. Of course, he's like Freeman. But Freeman didn't have breakaway speed either. I saw like a little shove or something, but I don't know what was behind it. We'll get one for sure. Y'all be wanting to throw the whole full stickers on the helmet, but as long as we hold up here, we definitely gonna get a sticker on here. We'll see who wins it though. Mike's called a good game defensively. Adam Fuller's called a good game. I mean, the only thing that has hindered us has been our players. Tonight is all about the players, mainly the wide receivers. Got to catch the football. I'll check it out. Think about Emmitt Smith. Okay. That's actually a very interesting comparison. I'm not too mad about that comparison, Anthony. I'm not too bad at that comparison, Emmitt Smith comparison. That's interesting. Benson even got it going a little bit. I hope so. We got a field goal before the half. Pretty girl. So we was able to return a punt back on a well-designed punt return, and we got some points. Again, we doing a little bit here tonight, man. I'm very impressed with this bounce back after what happened last week. Very impressed with what we got going on. And I want everybody to keep that energy. I want you who hit my comment section last week, throwing the towel in after one loss. Oh, this is a 6-6 team. All that BS. I just want y'all to keep the same energy when we go 5-1. Just keep that energy. Benson needs to run behind his pads better. Benson's still learning the position. Like Darren just said, Benson needs to run behind his pads better, meaning run more to his size. But he's getting better. He's getting better. I've seen Benson has gotten a lot better from Duquesne to now. They always come here with that energy. They always come in here with that. The ones that came in here last week won't be in here tonight as long as this game holds up. Now, if something happens and we end up losing, they'll be in here. You can guarantee it. But I think they finished strong though. I just haven't seen anything from NC State that I don't. Again, it was said earlier, NC State just runs more conventional football. And that matches up well to what we want to do. Leary is no threat of running. They line up and run it like again. There's no real smoke and mirrors with NC State, and because there's no real smoke and mirrors, I don't know what they do here unless they try to add a couple wrinkles coming out of half. If they try to do that, maybe it's possible. I just don't really see it. They're the best bet for NC State to get back in this game is that their defense turns it up a notch, causes a couple turnovers, and that can get them back in the game. That's what we have to avoid as an offense, is letting their defense build some energy and momentum. That's what we have to avoid. No turnovers. Just take care of the football, and we should be fine. We'll definitely be ranked after this game. That'd be a tough accomplishment, but let's just take it like y'all tell me. Let's just take it one game at a time, Island Boy. All right, game's coming back on. Final score prediction. Wow. I originally said a 27-20 game. So I'm going to say we still score 27, but I'm going to say NC State scores 17, 27-17. I think they'll get a couple touchdowns here in this second half. I hope I'm wrong. I hope we can hold them to 3, but I think they'll get a couple touchdowns in the second half. 27-17. 27-17. And if our guys can hold on to the football, maybe we score more. We can hold on to some of these dimes Jordan Travis keeps throwing. We might do, we might get some more. So my case is 31-10. Game is coming on, but they still doing the highlights right now. They ain't kicked the ball off yet. So I'll give y'all a little bit extra time. Portier needs to take McLean's minutes. All right, guys, they just kicked it off. Y'all know, win, lose, or draw. Y'all know where we at after the game. We right here. All right, guys, I'm out.